Welcome back to the New Music Alliance Radio Hour. I'm Violet Hausthor, joined this week by Mark Ramone and Paul Wallen. You just heard The Colony Motel with Par Avion. And before that, Gold Dust with Lark's Swarm a Hawk. And starting off that block, Seth Adam with The Trouble I've Been In. Let's start with Seth Adam. New Haven, Connecticut. Really, really talented singer-songwriter. He's been playing music for his entire life, and he's actually been doing the recording and production work for this album at his recently finished home studio. The new album, Fits and Starts and Stops, just came out last month. Really, really lovely album.
Definitely, you can tell he's been doing this for a long time and has the confidence in the way he presents his music and his vocals. He's been nominated for Male Performer of the Year, Songwriter of the Year. He's been around. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah, there's a real polish to it. I also really like some of the sort of rhythmic breaks, like when you go into the chorus. It's just an interesting little time signature shift.
Yeah, I appreciated the drums on this track too, which I believe was Hartford's David Keith. And I think he's a singer, composer, and producer himself.
Yeah, really, really talented artist. And yeah, I got to second you on the vocal performance. It was just really tight. And honestly, for a mostly self-produced album, really solid production. I'm into this. It sounded great.
If anyone else is into it, I believe he has a record release show at Cafe 9 in New Haven this Sunday, November 13th. I think that starts at 4 o'clock.
Ooh, cool show.
Yeah, that'll be fun. And then after that, from East Hampton, Massachusetts, Gold Dust with Lark Swarm a Hawk. Great song name right off the bat, but this is the solo project of Stephen Pierce, who is the vocalist for Ampere, which is actually a relatively well-known screamo band. He's also done work with shoegaze acts before. He's done a lot of stuff in a lot of different genres, and this is one of them. You know, it's got that Americana thing, but it's also sort of folk rock and a little bit psychedelic and kind of indie-ish. And those vocal stacks are it's just an interesting little texture.
I thought it was kind of interesting. It started off kind of like a bird song or some old 70s band, and then you get halfway through it and you hear that signature guitar.
Yeah.
Of course, Jay Mascis, only one who could make that sound.
Yeah, no, that is a full-on Jay Mascis cameo on this album. Really, really cool feature for one of Western Massachusetts' finest.
Jay's been doing that a lot lately. It seems like every few months we hear him on somebody else's music.
Honestly, good for him. It's really cool. It's always cool to hear him. And This song's actually off the new album, The Late Great Gold Dust, which just came out last week. So really, really cool stuff.
Yeah, I love the dueling guitar solos on this too. And I've checked into it. And the first one earlier in the track is by Pierce himself. And it's almost like he's deliberately teeing up that epic one at the end by Mascis. So that's a lot of fun.
Yeah. And then, also from East Hampton, Massachusetts, The Colony Motel with Par Avion. Ooh, also a fairly new release off the new album, Anywhere, Montana, which came out just a couple weeks ago. Their first full album. They've been playing around the area for the last few years, but, you know, first release, and it's a really, really good one. I actually sat down and listened through quite a few songs on Anywhere, Montana, and it's really quite solid.
I absolutely love it. It reminded me of Wilco, early 90s, those days of alt country. They call it Americana and slowcore, which I get because it's kind of slowed down and it's good. It's got a good tempo.
Yeah, I was thinking it's like Americana, Southern rock, sort of shoegazy. Like I think the way I was thinking of it is like if the Eagles, the Grateful Dead, and My Bloody Valentine got put in a food processor, they would make something like this.
Oh man.
Yeah, I liked it. It was like both crunchy and yet to me, I heard echoes of that classic Laurel Canyon sound. I think it touched on a lot of different influences.
Yeah, I really liked how this one came together, and those vocal harmonies on there is just so fun. Those multiple background vocals that just fill out the sound to really create this very spacey energy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a fan. I am absolutely a fan.
Me too. So, what do we have in our next block?
Well, next we're going to be delving more into sort of a prog experimental zone. I don't know how to even describe this one. I'll be honest. There's a lot going on in this one. We've got a couple of really interesting songs that you probably haven't heard anything quite like before. Let's start things off with The Grey Curtain doing Burn That Bridge.